to think about some of the stuff we go over here. Because remember, throughout the day, you're very active. And so that counts, but we have to remember when we start to get pain, or for whatever reason, we change how we move. And then when we change how we move, remember our body is filled with joints. The whole body has multiple different joints. And I like to say they're like brothers and sisters. They don't care if one knee, like say one knee is hurting today, the other knee is gonna be like, well, I want attention, I'm gonna hurt too. Or my back is gonna hurt. So everything is meant to work a certain way. And over time, and with injury, and this is what we're all in the same boat, is we change what we're doing, and then we get muscle imbalances. And so that's the cycle we get into. We want to give you principles to first realize it, second of all, how to deal with it, and then obviously from our expertise, we want to restore those motions, okay? So let me give you, we have some handouts right here with some of the key principles that we'll talk about. And so basically, I'll just go over just a couple concepts. Is basically the restroom, we passed it, I apologize, I didn't show you where it was. If you do have to go to the bathroom, it's through those double doors, right to the left. Just right past it. You don't have to go all the way to the front. This might be excessive, but no, we can come back sooner. We may have some latecomers in, I'll just keep going and catch them afterwards. And so there's a Q&A at the end, but because it's a smaller class, if you guys don't make, and it doesn't make sense, just stop me, because I want it to be, I know what I'm saying, but I want you guys to understand what I'm saying, kind of thing. At the end of the class, we have your individual appointments. And that's where we will then key in, you'll come back one-on-one. And within that, your work will be one therapist to a patient. And then we'll look at specifically what your needs are. Because even though like y'all might have knee pain, you have different needs, okay? And then if you need to change the appointment, just remember I don't know how long you guys have been waiting for this appointment, but we're pretty busy. So if you can make this first appointment, would be great. And then I know if you have specific needs for morning or afternoon, the treatment follow-up is much easier to accommodate that versus the first time. Okay, so just as an FYI, if you could make it, and again, thank you for being on time. I'm sorry I was a little tardy getting started, but we actually at this clinic go by time, so we don't take anyone past. We do our best to accommodate, but we're usually if you're running late 15 minutes, we have to reschedule you just because we have the next patient coming in. And we want to make sure that we have our time with you to optimize it, okay? I'll go over that a little bit more. So the other thing that we want to make sure you're doing, because we all change our numbers, our emails and everything, and I don't know how much you guys are seeing, like all your providers at Cook County, but a lot of our correspondence is through text, right? Confirming your appointments or email. So please just make sure that everything is up to date, so you're not missing any appointments, or check your patient portal, etc. The other thing on here says if you're going to be late, please just call us, because sometimes, like if you're 9 o'clock appointment and you're like, oh, I'm running really late, we may have an opening at like 11:30. That way you don't have to rush to get here, and we can have the full time with you. Okay. We're also, because we're so busy, and just to be successful in therapy is things happen, we understand that. If you forget to call the time of the appointment, just call, communicate with us to reschedule. But if we get you repeated times, after 2 of those, we discharge you. Which means you have to start this whole process all over again. Okay, and that's what we don't want. We want you you're here, we want to get you going because it's a process. So basically just communicate with us. Okay, so again, what physical therapy is if you guys have all said that you had it years ago, you guys have never had therapy. So what's your pain that you said your whole body?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
I had a fall in a store.
oh, you fell?
Yeah, I had a fall.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, we all have, and then yours, you had injuries years ago, and now they're flaring back up.
Football game.
Football injury, oh, all us former athletes didn't think about the future,
No.
right? Right here with you. So basically, what we want to do, we want to keep you moving. Movement is medicine, but it's safe movement. So that's what our expertise is that you're going to hear from someone, oh, more is better. No, it's not.